We often think of gratitude as something soft, something emotional, something polite. But the truth is far deeper. Gratitude is a biological event, a shift in perception, and a quiet expansion of consciousness. It changes the way our mind interprets the world, not symbolically, but physically. This is the science and the inner physics of gratitude. When a moment of genuine gratitude appears, the brain undergoes a measurable transformation. The amygdala, the part that constantly scans for danger, begins to deactivate. The body's survival alarms soften. Our breathing becomes less defensive. Our senses stop bracing for what might go wrong. At the same time, activity increases in the prefrontal cortex and the anterior cingulate cortex, areas which are linked to clarity, emotional regulation, and long term thinking. Neuroscientists have seen it clearly. Gratitude creates a brief pause in the brain's impulsive, reactive circuits and activates regions that help us reflect, choose, and respond with intention. It is not just a feeling, it is a shift in the operating system. But gratitude goes beyond biology. It alters the way our mind processes information. When we are stressed, attention tightens. Our awareness funnels down to threats, problems, and imperfections. It is like looking at life through a narrow slit. Gratitude, however, opens that frame. It relaxes the brain's threat filters, softens the edges of perception, and lets us take in broader, more accurate version of reality. This is a form of attentional physics. Our focus determines our field of view, and when gratitude enters, the field widens. Suddenly, solutions that were invisible begin to appear. People feel different. Movements feel deeper. We are not escaping life. We are finally seeing more of it. Long before neuroscience could map any of this, Indian spiritual traditions understood gratitude as a higher state of awareness. The Rig Veda spoke of accepting life as it arrives, not out of resignation, but out of recognition. The Upanishads described a mind touched by gratitude as a mind made clear, a mind that stops grasping at what is missing and becomes capable of seeing what is already present. The Bhagavad Gita teaches that even the smallest offering, if given with a grateful heart, transforms the giver more than the gift. And Patanjali's Yoga Sutras remind us that santosh, contentment, is not passivity. It is a quiet strength, a steadiness that arises when the mind is no longer fighting the moment. In this tradition, gratitude is not an emotion, it is a form of intelligence. Gratitude also changes how the mind learns. Neural circuits strengthen with repetition. Whatever we focus on, we build. Whatever we appreciate, we reinforce. So, when we appreciate a peaceful moment, our brain becomes better at noticing calm. When we appreciate someone's kindness, our brain becomes better at seeing people's goodness. When we appreciate life itself, our brain becomes better at experiencing the meaning of life. This is not positivity, this is neuroplasticity. The mind slowly becomes shaped by what it returns to. Gratitude becomes a mirror, reflecting back more of what we choose to see. As the Thanksgiving week begins, the invitation is not to list perfect moments or pretend everything has been easy. It is something quieter, to notice even one thing in our life that does not demand improvement, One thing that is enough just as it is. Not to count blessings, but to feel them. To let gratitude settle inside us, the way calm water settles in a glass. And if the feeling stays with us, even for a few seconds, our entire inner world shifts. I am SD or Shashi or Shashikant, and this is Kaizen Smarter, where science meets wonder and growth becomes a daily practice. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel Kaizen Smarter.